This is David Stevens with FinWealth Builders. Today is Thursday, September 9th, 2021, and this is a stock market update on our trades for the day. So let's dig right into it and see what happened in the market. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and continue to watch our videos for ideas, and definitely share comments and let us know how we're doing and what you'd like to see. And looking at the market today, you can see here that the Dow Jones was down 0.43%, NASDAQ down 0.25%, S&P 500 down 0.46%. And we talked about this in our videos too, that looking at the heat map and looking at the price action, it looked like we were ready for a pullback, and we started to see that pullback yesterday, and we saw it across the board today. And so, as we're looking at some of these charts, one thing to keep in mind is there could be a continued pullback tomorrow, or this could be one of those buy the dip opportunities, which we can see on the charts as well. It's happened several times this year. So, keep an eye on that. Look at the price action in the morning, look at pre-market, look at when the market opens up for the first half hour, and that should set some direction for you as far as where the market's going to go. Now, looking at the overall heat map, you can see here that it was pretty red across the board. Also, the maps last night for the world were pretty red as well. So that was a pretty good indication that probably we're going to have a down day today. You can see that China's still red as well. Could mean that we could have another down day tomorrow. It could be flat or could be down even further. If we break some of the thresholds, though, on some of these index funds, we could possibly see a greater dip. So just be aware of that. And also, news can always play into it as well. But the FANG stocks were flat or down a little slightly. Healthcare was down. You can see overall market was not good. But even though it's not, and one of the things I always say is there's always a rocket ride every day. You got to find that rocket ride, but there's rocket rides every day. And so the scanner is one of the best places you can turn to find that. So you see here, RKLB was one of the scanner items, also Curve. So my trade was a little bit different, just because I had so many on my watch list that I didn't pay attention as much as these. And you can see that the increases were, pretty good. I mean, 37% increase, pretty good, but not typically what we've seen before, where, you're 100, 200% or more. But here's the RKLB. If you did catch this off the scanner, which I was not paying attention as close to the scanner just because I was looking at some other trades, but RKLB, 1496, high of 21. It gave you multiple opportunities to get in, scalp it if you missed the trades. You can see the 50 moving average was honored. You see this curl up here, looking for a continuation tomorrow based on just the volume here. You can see here just a gradual increase, and that's a healthy bull run. SPRT, this one we've been trading multiple days. Again, rocket ride, right? We're around $20 a share on the low, 26.50 was the high. Then we got up here later in the day. If you got this dip off of the 50 again, this was close to the 50. Just, hopefully you see a pattern here, continue to see. But 27.57 was the high. And then pull back here, and it's on the 20, which is great. So we're going to watch this for continuation, see if it allows us to give us one more day in this Friday here to wrap up the week in a positive manner. Kplt is another one of those multi-day trade. You see here, we did start out a little low, $6, high of 647. Not a lot of movement here, but upward movement. So as long as we stay above this 200, we'll keep this on the list. But it could be that the end of this week could be it. So we'll watch that one, but very narrow range trading. So EFTR, that was another multi-day trade. You see here that pretty much, you had a bounce from 24.20 to 36.69, which is, huge, right? But you can see here that after that, it pretty much faded off. And so unless you're shorting this one, pretty much it kind of, faded away the rest of the day. Now, I'm going to watch this tomorrow. I don't know if this has another trade. I'm not seeing the price action that gives me a good indicator that this is going to give us another run tomorrow. It may just fizzle right out here. But again, some great trades have come off the scanners that we've been able to trade multiple days. And looking tomorrow, actually, let's look at today. So Zscaler was the one I was looking at for today. So we'll talk about a couple of those. Affirm was the other one. This was not on my radar, but it did when it came up on the scanner. Really good trades, these two right here. I don't know if you caught any of the others, but these are the ones I was looking at. Tomorrow morning, Kroger is the only one for Friday. So let's take a look at Zscaler. So Zscaler, ZS was a symbol. Low of the day, 278.63. Hit the after hours, got the good earnings report, dipped back down. Actually, I didn't even mark this on the chart because, but 279 after hours, and then the high up here, 289.88. So just ripped right up. If you got that or any part of this or even short of this, and usually what I do is I try to get them on the as soon as they break the line, the previous line as far as the day high, is when I usually try to get in on these when they break for earnings, and then just write it up, and then I try to short it all the way down. And you can see this gave you one opportunity here, a little scalp here, a nice long run here, and now we just kind of flattened out, which is what we typically see is that eventually it'll flatten out. So tomorrow we'll look at that, see if we can get back up to this 289 or maybe a little bit higher, or if this just fizzes out. But you see here we had a little bit of retracement, but nice volatility. That's what you really want to see in earnings, and so that's what I love about the earnings season. AFRM, same thing. Here you can't see it very good, but here's my line. So that line broke the high of the day. Nice long run up to prior pivot here, 101, up to 115 is topped out, pulled back down, and just kind of flattened out here. So again, I didn't get as much on this one here, coming down, obviously because it didn't retrace that much, but good run. So just love these stocks. GameStop, pretty well flat. It's under the 200, so just watching that one. Didn't trade that one at all today. Tesla, gave us a nice run last couple of days, but it was pretty flat today, so no trade here. AMBA bumped through that resistance we talked about last night and up towards this next resistance, which we have at 150. So we'll see, can it reach that? Can it break through? We'll take a look at that tomorrow and see what it can do, or is it going to pull back here to support? So we'll be watching for that, but still AMBA still does well for us. AMC, it's holding it. It's pulled back. It gives a nice little bit of run today. Try to break through that resistance, just barely above it right now, which is great. We'll see if it gives us a run towards 52 or higher tomorrow as we close out the week. mRNA, nice bullish move this last several days. This week has been great. See, we had this great pullback here and this nice little cup here. And so that's what we want to see. This is a great trade, and this gives us multiple opportunities back in on Moderna. NVAX, it pulled up and it hit that resistance and failed and came back down, touched the bottom as well, and kind of is right here at the base of this breakdown candle. So it's pretty much closed in this whole candle here. See what it's going to do tomorrow. It has resistance here at 263, support at 252. See what it does. The NTX is starting to show us a little movement. So, we were down here, and I told you I was about ready to take it off if we didn't see movement. We got it now. It's above the moving averages. We'll look for tomorrow for a movement, hopefully to 360. If not, we got support down here at 321, but looking to see if BNTX gives a move now. DraftKings was flat today, so no trade here, but great week. We're in a good channel, trying to break through the next resistance. Dollar was a little weaker, which is helpful for the market. The VIX, here's where we're having the last couple of days. You can see the VIX spiked above our support, this resistance line here around 1855. We're below still 1920, so that's good. That's where we were at before, and it's not. We don't have this huge spike, so we just got to keep an eye on this. These are some big breakup candles. If they get larger, if they break through that 20 level, we could see a lot more volatility tomorrow. So definitely got the VIX on the chart all the time, monitoring that all the time to show me which way the market's going. So you can see this buy still above the 20, which is good. Now it's possible it could pull back to 20. We got these 5 and 10 curving down here. So as long as it can get support here, it doesn't drop below that 448, we're good. If it drops there, got the 50 down here, and you can see we touched it here and back here and again here. And so hopefully it doesn't bounce, but if it does, this will definitely be probably a buy the dip opportunity right here. So we'll see what the market brings tomorrow as we close out the week. Triple Qs, low weakness as well. Semiconductors, a little weakness, still above the 20 though. Dow Jones broke below the 50. It did that here. It almost did it here. Well, it did it here on the 50, just almost to the 100. Same with the break on the 50 here, break here. So we'll see if this can bounce back up. Here's our low resistance line we have here at 348. As long as it doesn't break there, we should be able to support that and start to move back up. If not, then we have the 100 moving average down at 344. So just watch out below and lock in those profits. You can see IWM back around the 20 and the 50. So seeing the pullback there as well. So you see consistency across the markets. So financials pull back down, hit the 100. Right now it's still below the 50, right between 150 and 100. So showing weakness there. Gold trying to get bounced back up here, still below the moving averages. Silver again under the moving averages, trying to get through that resistance. Bitcoin is kind of consolidating here. We're in a consolidation again, so we'll see how long that lasts. You can see here we had it back here in August. We had it here again, and now we're back the same place. So we'll see what it's got to do to get some momentum to start moving back up again. Ethereum down here at support, and you see here we had this double top here and a breakdown here. So it's going to take some momentum to get some good news and momentum to get that going. Cardano flat as well. XRP flat and consolidating, so just kind of falling right along with the Bitcoin. That's our stocks. That's what we're moving tomorrow. That's what we're watching for. Looking for those additional continuations as we close out this week. This is the last week for the video. We'll give you another video on Sunday in preparation for Monday. This was a shortened week, but a great week for trading. And earnings are just continue to show us movement every day. So great week again. Everybody stay safe as we go into the Friday. Make sure you're not holding things over the weekend that you don't trust to be there on Monday. And we will talk to you once we're through the weekend. So everybody play safe. Talk to you later.